What's up? It's your boy TrillaaTroy and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time watching me, what's up? My name is TrillaaTroy and welcome. While you're already here, why don't you give this video a like, a comment, and a subscribe because it really helps out a lot. And today I'm back with another video helping you to plant the seeds in your mental garden to make it the best it can be. So go ahead and cue the thing. Alright, so as you read by the title, today's video is all about focusing on you, focusing on yourself, and making sure that you have the mental capacity to make sure that you're doing what you want to do and doing what you need to do in order to better yourself and be the best person you can be for yourself. Focusing on yourself means doing things that will make you a better and more successful person. The power of self is a source of energy for your mind and for your body. So this includes self-love, self-esteem, self-confidence, self-knowledge, self-realization, all of that self-care, all of that self-stuff. That's what the power of self really includes, and that is what it refers to and what it talks about. And just like this video focusing on self, a lot of videos on my channel are really focused and geared towards self-development and being the better person that you want to be. So yeah, let's get into it. So self-improvement and elevating your life basically and simply can be put as believing in yourself and knowing that you have the ability to change your reality as it is right now and uplift it and really invest in your future and your now to make sure that you create a better tomorrow for yourself. But it's also, making a better life for yourself, becoming more successful if that's what you want to do and if that's what one of your goals is in life. It's all about self-confidence and establishing the person that you want to be. So as you guys know, I really love my quotes. So a quote is, "Don't compare yourself to others, compare yourself to the person you were yesterday." And that is a quote by Jordan Peterson. So, engaging in self-love, let's talk about it. So many times I feel like people hear the word self-love and they think, oh, self-love, I need to go get a manicure or a pedicure, or oh, I need to go treat myself to a spa day, or I need to go shopping. But self-love and self-care is more than just pampering yourself. It's also eating right, it's working out, making sure that physically and mentally you're doing well, and not just focusing on those exterior things in your life, but focusing on your mental health and focusing on your body. That's all about self-love as well. So you want to make sure that you are really gearing and keying in on those things as well, besides pampering yourself. Because don't get me wrong, those are nice as well, but it's a temporary fulfillment if you aren't physically and mentally where you want to be. Something else you want to hone in on when focusing on yourself is really making sure that you are getting to a point or establishing or developing some sort of form where you start to feel comfortable in your own skin. So there are people in this world who don't feel comfortable in their own skin because they have been put down and chastised and very verbally put down in their life, making them feel like they are nothing or worthless or like they won't be or do anything within their life. So that's why it's important to make sure that you feel comfortable in your own skin, and that's why I said in the beginning of the video, you have to believe in your abilities and have enough self-confidence to believe in yourself and know that you can do anything that you put your mind to. So therefore, when seeking this sort of feeling comfortable in your own skin, stop seeking validation from others and know you are enough in yourself. Believe it, manifest it, achieve it. Know that you don't need anyone else to tell you that you can do something. You don't need anyone else to say, oh, you should do this. Do it because you want to, and do it because you know that's where you want to be. That's your goal in life. Become more self-aware in yourself. And this may be a negative saying for some when I say this, but sometimes faking it till you make it means you fake it till you make it, and then when you make it, it wasn't a fake because you were working towards that goal. And also surround yourself with positive people in your life. So whether this is a group of friends or your support group or anyone, just making sure that you surround yourself with positive people, because I think I said this in another video, but you don't want to surround yourself with someone who doesn't believe in you, who doesn't support you, who won't uplift you when you need it most. Because it's like when you're down and they're just putting you down even further, how is that helping you? When are you going to get out of that tunnel if they're not helping you or you don't have someone to help pull you up? It's not beneficial. So in saying that, maybe you need to reevaluate the people you have in your life and see if they're for you or against you, and see if they really ride for you the way you ride for them. take pride in your accomplishments and what you've achieved so far, but know that that's not the ending for you. Know that there's so much in store for you, and there's so much more for you to achieve and continue building on and continue doing. So that is also a part of being grateful for what you have, being grateful for the achievements that you have. But you can be humble and be grateful and know that you just, I don't know, you just did something completely amazing, and I can't wait to hear about it in the comments down below, where you are working on something and you are right there and it's about to happen. Know that just because that was a goal for so long, set a new goal, set for something even bigger and better, and know that you can do it and know that you can achieve it. Trust me, it will happen. Be your own hype man or woman and boost that ego sometimes. Sometimes we need, to boost our egos, to let ourselves know that, we are what we say we are. We are that ish, Like, if nobody else believe it, know that you are, and boost that ego. I mean, you ain't gotta be cocky with it, but believe in yourself. It was a bird. The bird's out here and they chirping. It's also important, like I said, with finding that right group of friends, is finding happiness, not something that is temporary or not something that brings you happiness for a moment, but something that genuinely brings you happiness for a long time, something that you can continue doing and that genuinely makes you happy. Also, I think it's really important to take a step back sometimes and really evaluate your current living situation, your current life situation, to see what is it that you want to change, and if you do find things that you want to change, how will you do it? So you may need to ask yourself, are you content with the life that you're living? And if you're not content, then change it, and know or figure out what you need to do to change your life to make sure that you are content with the life that you are living. And sometimes you need to work on your self-esteem. So that may mean giving yourself a little bit more attention than the attention you give to other people and other things. They should understand if you need to work on yourself and, become a better you in order to be a better person for everyone around you. If you feel like it's something that will help you out, seek support. If it's beneficial for you to, have some sort of support group, or to, constantly have someone that you're talking to make sure that you are staying on track of your things, do that. If it's beneficial for you and if it's gonna help you, I say go for it. Also, something that we seek is this instant proof of results. But trying to focus on yourself and finding your best self doesn't happen within, a quick span of time. I mean, it can be, depending on what you were trying to fix, but you have to know that it takes time, as well as everything else in life, that it does not happen overnight. So you may, wake up one day and feel like after watching this video, you want to work on yourself and you want to make sure that you are focusing more on yourself and less on the things around you to make sure that you are good. So no, it's not going to take a few hours or a few days. Sometimes it takes time for you to realize, what it is that you want to change about your life and what steps you need to take in order to see that positive change and positive growth in your self-development. I also want to say another quote, and it is, remember, the moment you accept total responsibility for everything in your life is the moment you claim the power to change anything in your life. And that is by Paul Elrod. And so another thing I want to say is sometimes it's beneficial to take a digital detox and kind of get away from all of those different outlets or sources that may be influencing you or that may be harmful to you. So many times people take a digital detox from social media because they find themselves not content with the way they're living, and they find themselves wanting to be another person and always constantly comparing themselves to someone else that they see on a screen who may not even be living their actual full life as well. So in order for you to reach your full potential, you can't be worried about everyone else. You need to focus on yourself and know that you got this, and don't let other people make you feel like you don't fit in with the social norms. You know what I have to say to that? Middle finger up to the social norms. F them. Go against them. If it's not you, don't do it. It's simple as that. And of course, it's easier said than done, but stop trying to fit in with the crowd and just be yourself. You find out that it's amazing and it works wonders for yourself. Use positive self-talk. So instead of always saying like, oh my gosh, I'm so frustrated, oh my gosh, I can't do this, oh my god, I can't believe that I can't do this, or I don't know, negative self-talk, uplift yourself and use positive self-talk. Oh my god, I can't wait for this to happen. Oh my god, I believe in myself. Oh my god, I can't wait for this to happen. I just said that, but you get the gist. Use positive self-talk, because when you output positive, you get positive input. If that makes sense to you, you get it. But basically I'm saying stay positive and you will have a positive aura around you where you are attracting positive things in your life, and we all love positive things in our lives. So yeah, do it. Practice random acts of kindness. So this isn't you intentionally going to give money to someone or intentionally, doing something that's a random act of kindness, but it's not really. It's like you're doing it on purpose. But genuinely practice random acts of kindness where, like I said, you put out positive into the world and you receive positive into the world. And when you are not expecting anything, like doing something out of the kindness of your heart, not expecting anything in return, I feel and I have witnessed that is when some people get the greatest return, when they're not expecting it. Another thing that I feel this generation particularly, but literally everyone in life, is they're so self-critical on themselves that they harm and they stop themselves from doing things that they want to do, and they get in the way of that, and they let like getting their I can't talk, but they let like the things in their head stop them or deter them from doing what they want to do. So yes, I agree, it is important to be hard on yourself and hold yourself accountable, but at the same time, don't be so hard and accountable on yourself that you get discouraged from your own self and you don't believe in yourself because you're like, wow, I'm so hard on myself, I'm losing faith in myself. Like, that's never a good thing. Like, yes, be hard on yourself, but don't be so self-critical and so nitpicky and so hard on yourself where you are putting yourself down to a way that you feel like there's no up for you. And along with that is forgive yourself and also forgive others. Yes, it is okay to forgive people. Don't forget what people do to you, but it is very important to make sure that you forgive them and that you are letting go of whatever anger or emotion that you felt, and you move on. You close that chapter and you move on to the next one. When one door closes, another one opens, and you will find that to be true when you simply just let go and keep being positive and pushing forward to reach your goals and dreams. With that, I mentioned this a little bit in the beginning of the video, but surrounding yourself with positive people who want to see you grow and you want to see them grow, always a great combination, because you ultimately benefit and they benefit and everyone is benefiting from this situation. It is something that I also feel is very important, is learning to engage with your uncomfortability and seeking to find out where that uncomfortability stems from. Having a few technical difficulties with this scene, so I apologize if my words don't match with my lip movement, but here we go. So they may be asking yourself, what are you uncomfortable with? Why are you uncomfortable with this particular element in your life? What can you do to help yourself progress and improve on not being so uncomfortable with it? And also, how is it helping you to become your better self? And looking at it from a social standpoint, ask yourself if it's holding you back from doing certain things or becoming something that you want to do. Ask yourself, is it making you silent or making you voiceless on issues or topics that you otherwise would want to speak out on or you feel compelled to speak out on? Is it making you want to find this perfect product to fit in with everyone else? Like, are you finding yourself constantly wanting to do this and that because everyone else is doing it, or are you doing it because you find it genuinely will make you happy and you find it best for yourself to do that? Just give it some thought, food for thought. Another thing that I feel is important when focusing on yourself is practicing gratitude. So I feel so many times we take the things in our lives for granted, not realizing that there are so many other people who would kill to be in the position that we are right now. So you maybe feel like you're struggling, but just remember there is someone who always has it worse than you. So yes, like, you may be struggling and you may be going through a hard patch right now, but realize that you are going to live to tell the story, and you will be able to help encourage someone and uplift someone else when they're going through their bad time. And know that you aren't the only one experiencing bad times. There could be someone else in your same exact situation, but you just don't know it. And sometimes taking, some me time and focusing on yourself simply means taking a guilt-free nap, making yourself a 5-course dinner at home, and watching a movie by yourself and isolating yourself from others, and just having that me time to focus on yourself and really get your mind right. Ultimately, when you realize the power of self, you realize the power that you have to have the free will in creating your dreams and navigating through life and turning your dreams into reality. At the end of the day, that's basically what it is. Having the power of self is believing in yourself and being dedicated to accomplishing those goals and dreams that you have for yourself. And sometimes you have to realize that not everything you can do on your own. Some things are deeper than taking a 5-course meal and a movie night alone. Sometimes you may need to seek help, like go to see a therapist or a counselor or find a support group. And I feel like nowadays people see those as being taboo, like, oh my God, I'm gonna be looked at negatively. But if it's bettering you, Who cares? You're bettering yourself, so don't care what other people have to say, because they're not you. They're maybe not on the same path and on the same journey as you, and you never know. When you go to that support group or go to a therapist, they may have dealt with someone in your same situation and can give you tools and resources to help you get out of it much faster than you can on your own. So once you talk to someone and really open up, they can really help you eliminate that fluff and become the best self that you can be for yourself. And so I just want to end off by saying, remembering to water your mental garden allows it to grow. So why not water your mental garden every single day in every opportunity that you can? And with that being said, remember to give this video a big fat like, comment down below what you liked in the video, and subscribe for more juicy content like this. And until the next video, peace.